AskingRadio.com app available on Android and iOS devices. Download now.
Guide me, just stay beside me. Oh, nobody wants to go it alone, and I just wanna stay here with you. You are a rainbow sun. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. You are my favorite song. I am a lucky one. 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 Seasons change, but you're the same. Your love is constant. You've never lost it. Your voice is calling out my name. It makes me miss you, even when I'm with you. Oh, nobody wants to go it alone, and I just wanna stay here with you. You are a rainbow sun. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. You are my favorite song. I am a lucky one. 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 I am a lucky one.
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And I'm your host on the show this afternoon. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, and I'm here with
Wandoo Tortya.
And Speedy Talk is a program for the youth where we talk about things that concern and affect the youth. It's Wednesday, the 8th day of July 2026, and this afternoon on Speedy Talk we are going to be talking about renting as a young person. Finding a place to live is one of the biggest steps towards independence. For many young people, it marks the beginning of a new chapter, whether it's because of school, whether because of a new job, relocation, a business, or simply the desire to have a place of your own. But for some, getting the money isn't even the hardest part. The biggest challenge begins with when they meet the landlord. You know, some young persons say the moment a landlord realizes they are in their 20s, the conversations just changes. Questions become more intense. What do you do? Are you married? Who will you be staying with? Can you really afford this place? Some will even tell you outright, like, we are looking for a family. We don't want to rent out to young people. Like, we are not giving anybody that is single. We are not giving young people the apartment. So why do landlords actually hesitate to rent out apartments to young people? Could you be maybe past experiences? Could it be what we ourselves, you know, the young persons themselves are doing, and then that is making us have that bad name, that it's become something like people even avoid, you know. I don't want to rent out my place to a young person. Now, you also can call in and be part of this conversation, and the number for you to call is 090-3648-5868. That is 090-3648-5868. It's Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And we are also streaming live on Facebook at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. So you can watch live on Facebook And even leave a comment if you have something to say. Why do landlords actually hesitate to rent out apartments to young people? What did we do, or what have we been doing that maybe has been going unnoticed? That is what we are going to talk about today. So like I said, I'm not here alone. I'm here with Wandoo. So Wandoo, have you ever maybe seen situations like this, someone close to you, or even you yourself experience something like this?
Yes, I have. I've experienced something like this. In my year one, when I was looking for a house, and they showed me to my landlord. When I went, he was like, he doesn't like accommodating students because the cost of payment, the rent payment, it might be delayed because where are you going to get the resources to pay rent, and maybe delay or something, or maybe you have to relocate to somewhere or places. So it was challenging for him to accommodate me or to give me a house for me to rent, because it was like, where am I going to get the money, the resources to pay rent? And even if I'm paying, and what if I don't pay on time, I delay the payment? So some landlords, they find it because difficult to give rent to young generation, to youth or to young people, because they feel they will delay in payment, or maybe they might even damage their properties, because for someone to build a house and keep for people to come and stay in, and especially young people, they will feel you can bring your friends to come in and come and damage the property, their hard-earned money which they have invested in building house. Then you just come and damage it like that and leave it unnoticed, then go to somewhere else and go and rent another house.
So for you,
yes,
that was your experience.
Yes, that was my experience.
All right, this is SPEEDy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and we are talking about renting as a young person. Why do landlords hesitate to rent out apartments to young people? What is actually happening? Because I've heard that not once, not twice. It didn't happen to me personally, but so many people have actually reported, oh, the landlord refuses. People even have to pretend, I'm going to be staying here with my elder brother, or I'm going to be staying here with this, just so that they can rent out the apartment. Yes. The moment you even mention is you and your friend, that one is even the worst part, because they are not going to give you the apartment. So why does that actually happen? Why do landlords hesitate to rent out apartments to young people? Now, number for you to call is 090-3648-5868. That's 090-3648-5868. Wandoo, you mentioned about not having
enough money.
So they are scared that some people might not have money later on to keep on paying the rent.
Yes.
But if someone came to actually rent an apartment, doesn't it mean that they are planning to keep up? How will you just judge them right from the beginning that, since this person is a student,
yes,
and the person might not have money to pay later? And if you ask me, for the ones I have seen, it's mostly even the family people that don't have rent to pay later on, to be honest, because landlords or owners of these houses are harsher when it comes to the younger people. So it's like those people that are family people that maybe they have to rub heads together, talk about it slowly. Those are the ones that actually owe the rent. So from things that I have seen, it's not even the young people that stresses them. So if you say that is that part of money, a little part of me disagrees. You want to say something?
Yes. Some young people, they may come for instance, if you want to pay for a house, while coming in, you have the money available, you have the money, but you don't have job. Your income, your source of income is not stable, it's unstable. So they'll be thinking how are you going to get money to pay to renew this rent if this one expires? Where are you going to get money? So, but when you're coming in, you have the money, you have prepared for it, you've gathered it already. But subsequently, will you be able to renew it? So that's their challenge. But for a family man, they will know that you have a stable job, you have a stable income that you can be renewing your rent, you can be paying, or you can even your family member can even support. Since considering that you are a family person, you can call anybody and you can. But a young person, they will be like, where are you going to get the money flowing in constantly for you to renew the rent? So that's one of the challenges.
So the family man, we have family members that will support, but the young person doesn't have family members that will actually support him or her to pay the rent.
They do. They have family members, but the way they consider a married person, like a family man, is different from the way they consider a young person.
Why?
Because they don't have much responsibility. They don't have much load like someone that is married. you can understand that your mom has plenty load. They have a lot of responsibility to carry on. But as a young person, it's just you, your own, yourself. So you don't have a lot.
Okay. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Good
What's your
afternoon.
name?
How are you? My name is Hangeior.
We are fine, thank you. Where have you called
Yeah.
from?
Yeah, I'm calling from North Bank.
Welcome to the show.
And we are talking about young men. Landlords not giving them
Yes.
rooms. You know, a young man who will come to your house, sometimes he doesn't know his place, he doesn't know what he's doing. You don't know how, if anything happens. That's the whole truth. That's why you see some landlords doesn't give them houses.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow anything can happen. And sometimes you see some of them coming to a compound, they will enter the compound with women. Yes.
With women, is that what you said?
Yes. They will go
Okay.
and bring this, bring that one, bring this, bring that one. At the end of the day, you don't know. Every day there will be trouble in your house. So all these things make the landlord to feel otherwise, not to give a young man a house. But a married man, once you give him a house, you know his families are the same. His children are here. Everybody is available. So by the time you talk, they will say, yes, this one, they have a bed.
Okay.
And if anything happens, you will know how to sort it out. For the young man, it is by the grace of God he will dress the better out.
Okay.
The day he will pass, you will not even know. You will even owe the rent, that is NEPA bills, water rent, all these things. You will just pass overnight.
Okay.
So many things are happening like that. That's why you see some people, landlords doesn't want to give them houses. But you know, there are good ones among them.
All
There are
right.
good ones among them.
All right.
So let it not be that you are coming here.
All right.
But what is their praise? Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Emeka, for calling in to be part of the show this afternoon. It's Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And my name is Marysyntia Hangeior. I'm here with
Wandoo Tortya.
and we are talking about renting as a young person. Why do landlords hesitate to rent out apartments to young people? Why do they actually hesitate when it comes? They have all these questions like, are you married? And why are you coming here? Like, we don't give the apartment to young people. We don't give it to single people. We don't give it to this. What actually happens, or what's the behavior? And we heard from Emeka, and he is talking about
Insecurity.
yes, and even irresponsibility, like for some young people, maybe bringing in different types of people, and these behaviors that we cannot mention everything word for word, but then certain behaviors like, okay, this one, your compound has now turned into maybe even a marketplace or some kind of a club place.
Yes.
People complain about different things like this. So you also can call in and be part of the show. Number for you to call is 090-3648-5868. That's 090-3648-5868. If you've had an experience like this, you can also share with us. Maybe you tried to get an apartment and then the landlord told you that, oh, this place is not for young people. Like, we are not renting this out for young people. It's just the family people. It's just the people that are older that are going to get this apartment. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Abraham.
Okay, Abraham, where have you called from?
I'm calling from New Jersey.
Welcome to the show.
Concerning that question, it has to do with individual differences.
Okay.
Like, personally, if I'm a landlord today, I don't think I'll give my house to any single person. Because
Okay.
one, they can never take care of it like couples.
Mm.
And the single ones believe they are just passing by.
Okay.
They don't mind renting 4 houses in 4 years.
Okay.
This place is not good for them again. They'll think of somewhere else, and that's how they are damaging your houses and keep going.
Okay.
But if it's couple,
Go on.
they might be hoping for theirs anytime soon. House.
Okay, Abraham, we're finding it difficult to get you at this point. Maybe you have to call us back because your voice is breaking now, but we heard part of what he said. But you can still call back if you have more to share. It's Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and we are talking about renting as a young person. Why do landlords hesitate to rent out apartments to young people? Now, you can call in and be part of the show. Number for you to call is 090-3648-5868. That's 090-3648-5868. And we are also streaming live on Facebook at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. So you can watch live on Facebook and even leave a comment if you have something to say. And Abraham, he says, personally, I like how he used himself as an example. What do you think about what he said?
Well, he said as for him, he won't. And because I feel it's because of fear of damaging stuff, fear of damaging the things that he himself like suffered to build and keep in the house. Then a young tenant to come and decide to damage it and destroy everything that you manage or you planned to keep in your house. And the worst part of it is that they'll do it and they'll just leave unnoticed. They'll just do it and leave it like that for someone else to come and repair it and furnish it without them even taking responsibility for it.
Hello? Go on.
Yes. So I think it's a fear. Most landlords are afraid of young tenants because they feel they will just come and destroy things, and for them to keep it.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my
Yes, what's your name?
My name is Cindy Ben by name.
Where have you called from?
People what people fear to give young people their accommodation. Simply because sometimes some of them, if they are coming to your house, you see the way they come to present themselves to you, they will come arrogant. And when you give them their place to stay, you give one person or two people, you will notice that there are up to 5 in your house. At times, sometimes as you accept the 5, say condition is difficult to them. Later on, you see 10 people. And before you see 10 people, their friends say, "Forget about our landlord. That one, no, they talk, no, they do whatever." And to them, as they pity them, do whatever, they see that they are right or whatever, they will turn your house to crop or whatever. And a married person, he have the opportunity simply because he have the privilege to serve in that compound as if that is our own house. He feels somehow to jump here. If you are okay with him, you will see that we live in that house for 20 years. But young people, in fact, are arrogant due to understanding of this nowadays. They will turn your house to anyhow something. You will see, if you paint your house, they will write in something on the wall, which you don't like it. And when you say, they will say, "Forget about that man, that old man waiting the talk." They will turn your house to court. And it's not good to give young people, better to give aged people or married people. To me, if I have opportunity to give, I will not give young people like that. Unless people get luck.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in to be part of the show. It's Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, and I'm here with
Wandoo Tortya.
Wandoo, everyone is saying that they are not going to give young people if they were the ones in charge, if they own. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
My name is
Your name is who? Okay, welcome to the show. Where have you called from?
I'm from Tepo.
All right. So what do you think?
I just want to add to something that man has just finished speaking. It's because of security. Some people used to fear because of security. Because people that will be trooping in, there are very many. You will not even know whether it is this one or that one.
Okay.
When you pick this man today, you see another one tomorrow. So there will be very many, and then the fear of security, they will be afraid of giving the house to the children.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for calling in to be part of the show. It's Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and we are talking about renting as a young person. Renting in general these days, it's not even something so easy, because sometimes you find a house, but then you're scared away because of price, and then when you manage to find one, I say simply because you are young, now you are denied that house. And it keeps me wondering, like, why do landlords hesitate to give those apartments to rent out to young people? And we've been hearing different people, but I feel like Wandoo, most of the things they are saying, they are together, they are different. Some of the things are different, but most of them is falling under irresponsibility, maybe handling the house, and then the kind of friends, and again security that you mentioned before. That's what she said. Also, you mentioned security. Maybe you give it to one person, then there are 10 people, 5 people will come. You don't even know who owns the house, who is actually there again. Or sometimes you're even looking for the main person that you put there because you want to say something to them, and then you cannot even find that person. Meanwhile, you can still call in and be part of the show. Number for you to call is 090-3648-5868. That's 090-3648-5868. We are also streaming live on Facebook at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. So you can watch live on Facebook and even leave a comment if you have something to say. So Wanda, I'll ask you this answer honestly. Do you think it's fair?
Well, yes, I think it's fair.
And plus, put together all those reasons that people mentioned, the security, responsibility, there'll be thousands of people in your house. Like, do you think it's fair? Because we cannot tell them anything, it's their house, right?
Yes.
But then, do you think it's fair?
Well, yes. I would say I think it's fair. And another way around, I think it's not fair, because it's not everybody that's like that. Okay, so I think it's fair because, sometimes you as a landlord, you are in the house, your house, and a part is for the rentage, and that part is for you. And you give a house for rentage, and the person he gave is now causing noise, disturbance. Meanwhile, you yourself, you have some issues like health issues, and it's really disturbing you. So I think it's fair, because if you have some issues, some health issues, and you rent a house to somebody, and the person is like misusing it and making you to have more blood pressure, or something that is not is making you not feel okay, then I think that's one of the fear in which people don't like giving, landlords don't like giving their house to young people, because it makes them uncomfortable, even if they are not in a state in which they are not feeling too strong, and you have to just endure and condone and endure whatever the tenant is doing, because you give the house to the person. And another way which I say is not fair, because you don't know everybody. Some people may look like gaga, they may look I don't know, their facial appearance may look disturbing, but intently, like inside, they are not, they are fine and they are cool. Or some may not even look like that, they may look okay. But if the person is a young person, so if you give them a chance of staying with you, or giving a house to stay in, they may end up disturbing you or damaging your stuff, or the things in which you built. So some may look like that, but they are not. So I think, for me, it's both ways. It's fair and it's not fair.
So is it more fair than it's not fair, or it's more of not fair than it's fair?
It's more of fair.
Okay, it's more fair.
Yes.
That means it's our fault. It's the young people's fault.
Yes,
if that's what you're saying, it's our fault. And then what can we actually do about it? Because if it's our fault, then what are we doing? Meanwhile, you also can call in and be part of the show. Number for you to call is 090-3648-5868. That's 090-3648-5868. It's Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And my name is Marysyntia Hangeior. I'm here with
Wandoo Tortya.
And we are talking about renting as a young person. Why landlords actually hesitate to give out their apartment, rent out to young people, because we know that the most thing when we talk about how it's actually affecting them, the most common one is that even other people, innocent people that might be looking for houses.
Yes.
Hello. All right, you can still call us back. Even innocent people that might be looking for a place to stay or something like that, it becomes hard because people have taken it that all the young people right, are like this. And then imagine coming up with money to pay, finding an apartment, and then the only reason you're rejected is because, well, you are a young person. For simply being young or being single, and does that mean that we should not stay somewhere? So having identified that it's mostly the young people themselves, maybe irresponsibility, lifestyle, and different things like that.
Yes.
I would even add to that, to be honest, because I've seen things of maybe people come and then they are doing all sorts of things in the house, because it may be even security people like come for you. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Afternoon,
yeah. What's your name?
I'm Solomon from Coca-Cola.
All right. Welcome to the show, Solomon.
Yes.
Go on.
I had the input of everybody. Actually, what they said about, hello?
Yes, go on.
Actually, what is said by all parties is correct. The youth, they are difficult to deal with. When you give them apartments, actually, because of security, we bring people from different backgrounds with different characters.
Okay.
When you complain, they have a lot of slang to speak. To say, don't mind that parade, don't mind it, don't koro, don't chat.
Okay.
He says,
oh, hello? Hello? Oh, okay. Maybe you have to call us back, Solomon, but then don't mind Afale. Don't do this one because they are complaining about it. Real things, evidence of the things that our fellow youths actually be doing out there, and then complain as if they don't have any faults in it. But you can still call back and be part of the show. It's 090-3648-5868. That's 090-3648-5868. What would you actually tell the youths to do, like young people to do, to address this situation? Because it seems like that bad name is on us now. Even we that don't have 1 million friends to actually bring to an apartment, someone can go and look at me one day and feel like, no, if I went to a young person, she is going to bring this and that. Meanwhile, I don't even have those people to bring. And I'm sure that there are other people out there that would also be responsible if given the apartment. Things are already hard. And then if something like this is even making life harder for us, I mean, what can we actually do? So you can call in and be part of the show. Wandoo, what can we do?
Well, what we should do, what we can do is to be honest, just be truthful, tell the truth. If you are renting an apartment and they ask you how many people are going to stay in this particular apartment, and you know that you are not alone or you have 2 or 3 persons, you can just be honest with yourself and with the landlord. Tell him or her that this is it, this is the condition we are in, and this is the number of people that we are going to stay in the house. Yes, we should also be honest with the kind of work we do, our job, our income, our source of income. We should be honest, tell the truth, and tell him or her your source of income, like how much, okay, not really the amount, but your source of income, so that you will know that you can actually pay the house rent, instead of not saying it or telling him forcefully when he's already, his mind is fixed on it that he can do it. So when they bring you into the house, when he give you the opportunity to stay in the house, then you will end up not being able to pay the rent. And we should also avoid disturbance. It's not everybody that like disturbance. Like some landlords, they don't like noise. You know, elderly people generally don't like noise. So when you come to the house and begin to make noise, party in the house, bring other people and throw party, it's really disturbing and it's uncomfortable for older people. Yes.
And I think even still, like from the way the issues that were identified, like even manners, like what our last caller said about the manners, like
approach.
Yes, don't mind that part. I will not forget that line because I don't know somehow.
And the funny part of it is that they make joke of everything, like something serious as about they make joke of everything, like it's not serious. It's not as serious as you think.
Don't mind that part. When he's tired of talking, he will go and sit down. Don't mind that woman. So I think even the manners, and they're spoiling things for all of ourselves and even for other people, because other people might say, it's not me now, any other person. When it's your turn, you go and struggle, you'll be able to navigate the whole situation by yourself. But then one day to even be your turn, you forget that thing that you did to a landlord, a landlady some time ago is what is actually coming back to haunt you right now. So what can we do? You can still call in and be part of the show. Tell us what we can actually do going forward, having identified this issue in the first place and then the reasons that it actually happened. Number for you to call is 090-3648-5868. That's 090-3648-5868. It's Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and we are talking about renting as a young person. Why landlords hesitate to give young people their own apartments, to rent. Hello. All right, you can still call us back quickly to be part of the show. And on something else, we have been addressing, what the young people themselves can do. But I feel like even the landlords, quite okay, it's your house, quite okay. But in general, like, let's not assess people based on what other persons have done. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma.
Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Lawal.
Okay, Lawal.
My name is Lawal. I'm calling from North Bank.
Welcome to the show, Lawal.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you, Lawal. Welcome to the show.
Are you hearing me?
Yes.
The issue of giving...
Lawal, turn down the volume of your radio set.
Okay.
And go on.
The issue of giving young men house rent.
Yes.
You never know, or you can never tell about the landlord. Maybe he has grown-up daughters.
Okay.
And the kind of ladies is coming with them in the house. So kind of like play the kind of things he wants to do.
Yes.
It's indicating.
Go on.
I don't understand whether you are getting me.
Yes, we are getting you.
The young men, when they get a house, that is where they will think they have a key to bring any kind of ladies they need.
Okay.
To come and do their lifestyle.
Okay.
I will call it lifestyle because it's a dirty life.
Okay.
Because when you leave your father's house and you don't have a job and you want to go and get a house to rent so that you will be alone, so that nobody can advise you on what you want to do, because you have small cover.
Okay.
You go and be picking your mates there.
Okay.
And the time when you give that one belay, now you give this one belay, you give that one belay, you think the father, where you go enter?
Okay.
So it's very risk.
All right. So what do you think?
You have humble young men who want to follow their dream. That they have a house. Maybe he's coming from the village. The father knows who he is, and he's the one who is supporting him to grow.
Okay.
You are motivating us in this your program. That is why I saw your number.
All right. Thank you so much, Lawal, for calling in.
You keep on this job, because I don't know, maybe whether you are a pastor or mala or anything.
Okay.
You can be to make the generation. We want a beautiful Benue. When I joined the Benue, I think 2003, when I come to Benue State, I never want to go back to anywhere again.
Okay.
I see I have come finally at home.
All right. Thank you so much. We don't have time left again, but I appreciate you calling to be part of the show and your kind words. So that is it for Speedy Talk today. We talked about being responsible, and then even you said about having honest something to do.
Yes.
You also mentioned that Lawal mentioned that about an honest job, because it shows that you are actually able to take care of the place, and then you just won't misbehave. I've been your host on Speedy Talk today. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, and I've been here with
Wandoo Tortya.
At 3:55 p.m. if today is your birthday, then Speedy Kids are going to be wishing you a happy birthday. And also up next at 4 p.m. the Speed Lane comes on right here on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Keep enjoying music of your life until then.
Hello, my Cootie.